An all-day stakeholder meeting in Melbourne last week failed to achieve consensus on an expanded Congress voting model. If the voting Congress isn't resolved by November 30, FIFA would be able to step in, remove the current board and install a temporary committee. Turning to our brand of football, season 13 is well and truly within our grasp, and instead of reveling in the anticipation of what looks like the most exciting season yet, there is a shadow that still hangs heavy on our game, Pietro said at the Victory in Business event. Round 1 team logo for Central Coast Mariners, team logo for Newcastle Jets, team logo for Wellington Phoenix, team logo for Adelaide United, team logo for Western Sydney Wanderers, team logo for Perth Glory. You may have read that the governance of our game in Australia may soon be put into the hands of FIFA. Why? Simply a combination of self-interest, political infighting and, if you listen to some, incompetence. Pietro said the impasse was particularly disappointing given the momentum behind the Matildas and the impending start to the A-League season. Stephen Lovey and David Gallup. Pick Mark Evans. Source News Corp. Australia. 4 key pillars of any organisation are leadership, culture, accountability and financial stability, and it can be argued that our game had been in some decline in all of these areas, Pietro said. The FFA, through the member states, are refusing to cede their overriding power, to be in accordance with World Football guidelines, at a time where we should be marching really as one, confidently together. Given that all of the A-League clubs have strong and competitive lists, the Matildas are enjoying their best ever results. The Socceroos are poised to enter their final stage of the World Cup qualification, and finally, this year brings the opportunity for us to reach the biggest ever viewing audience, with games being broadcast live on Channel 10. How embarrassing then, that the principal of world football, FIFA, could be called in to sort out our classroom. The current voting model is a 91 model, with the state and territory federations receiving 9 votes and an A-League representative receiving 1. FFA is heavily backing the 9 state federations, who are in favour of a 9,411 split, which would see the states retain 9 votes, 4 for the clubs, 1 for professional footballers Australia PFA, and 1 for women's football. The A-League clubs and PFA are united in support of a 9,511 model states clubs per women's football. Anthony Pietro. Pick Mark Evans. Source News Corp. Australia. Pietro confirmed Victory would be standing with the other A-League clubs. The A-League is the elite premier football competition. It provides a competition where the most talented can showcase and perfect their skills to a sporting mad audience in Australia. Pietro said, "We generate 70% of football revenue in Australia, and yet, collectively, the A-League clubs have only 1 vote in the Congress of 10. It's a token and meaningless vote, to be clear, and in this public forum Melbourne Victory, in line with all of the other A-League clubs, want the professional game, being both players and clubs, male and female, to have a democratic say in the voting Congress of Australia, and so does FIFA, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we will work very hard to make happen." With AAPTHE latest sports news, in your inbox daily.